My mission is simple, to make you money. I'm here to level the playing field for all investors. There's always a bull market somewhere, and I promise to help you find it. Mad Money starts now.
Hey, I'm Cramer. Welcome to Mad Money. Welcome to Cramerica. Other people want to make friends. I'm just trying to make some money. My job is not just to entertain, but to educate and teach you. So call me at 1-800-743-CNBC or tweet me at Jim Cramer. All right, so I've been coming out here, every night for 15 years. And I've never once worn a sweater, cashmere or otherwise. But after still one more record-shattering day, Dow advancing 83 points, S&P gaining 1.02%, NASDAQ pole vaulting 1.73%, it's time for a wardrobe change. Why put on a sweater when it's 80 degrees outside? Because my late mother, Louise Cramer, gave me some great advice many, many years ago. See, Mom loved the stock market. But more than that, she loved gambling. She loved the ponies, particularly the maiden claiming races at Liberty Raceway. Loved the Daily Double. Most of all, she loved the slots. Now, I'm more of a blackjack guy. But Mom, she couldn't go buy a one-armed bandit at Bally's without throwing away some money. Funny thing, though, there's us, Atlantic City. Funny thing, though, she always had good luck at this total game of chance. I'm not talking about a row of cherries here. I'm talking about peaches, plums, even 3 bars. One time, not long before she passed 35 years ago, we went fishing off her favorite pier in Margate, right next to the old motel, botel, and then headed uptown to resorts. That was the one she wanted to play that night. She was an unstoppable force that day. She pulled, and I swear the worst she caught was 3 lemons. There was a pile of coins so high I was worried we'd get robbed. Didn't matter, though. She was hot, hot, hot. And then she turned to me. And she said, "We're done." We're done? I was incredulous. I'd never seen anyone with that much mojo. That was before the mojo word was invented. It was time to press the bet, Mom. You can't leave now. I begged her. You are on a run. Oh, she shut me down. "Jimmy," she tells me, "we're out of here. We're going to take some of these winnings and go buy a beautiful cashmere sweater that I've had my eye on forever." I told her, "It may never be this good again, Mom." She said, "Let others make some money." And then she sashayed over to the cashier window, swapped the coins for Benjamin and a couple other presents. Then we went to the store and bought that darn cashmere sweater. And the lesson has stuck with me for nearly 40 years. Sometimes you got to quit a little while you're ahead. Now, right now, we got the smoking hottest stock market I have ever seen. And it rewards companies for success so generously that it's never like any other market I've ever seen. Not like 1998, not like 1999, not like the insane dot-com explosion up to the second week of March in 2000, and not even like the months leading up to the crash of 87. This bull market is one of a kind, sui generis. Let's review. Last night's Salesforce reported one of the most spectacular beats of the year. Okay, I didn't expect a quarter this big until maybe late next year, especially since the previous quarter was a tad disappointing. Heck, a major firm predicted a sizable miss just last week and slapped the stock with a sell. Yeah, go short that beast. Sell. Instead, we got the mother of all blowouts. When I interviewed CEO Mark Benioff last night, I figured the stock could probably be 10, maybe 15 points. That's a lot. Big cap stock. Just out of the Dow. But given how much it had already run, I doubt it could go much higher. Don't get me wrong. We own Salesforce for the Charitable Trust. We've been thrilled. We would have been thrilled with 15 points. 15 points, no. It rallied $56.27, 26%. That's not 3 bars. That's the whole shooting match. The kind of move that takes your breath away. All anybody could do was talk about it. $50 billion for the good guys. Yeah, beast. I call it extraordinary. But it's actually not extraordinary. This type of action is becoming par for the course. Take Tesla, okay? I started pushing Tesla after they converted my non-car person daughter, my car person wife, and myself. I've been worried about the balance sheet, but some very smart people assured me that Elon Musk could raise $2 billion like that. And I didn't exactly like Musk. I mean, the guy who said there was a 50% chance that I'm merely a simulation after I questioned him over some cockamamie idea to power the whole country from one giant solar field in northern Colorado. But the positives became impossible to ignore. So I came out here when Tesla was under $300, and I said, pull the trigger. Buy, buy, buy! I was immediately razzed as some Johnny-come-lately. I figured better late than never. Now, though, with the stock at 2,153, it's up 600% from where I got behind it. I say, Ma, get me some cashmere. These moves are all over the place. Today, Facebook says Apple could crush its business if some new privacy settings are integrated into the next iPhone. It was boring, but I read it. Holy cow. You got to figure Facebook's down, what, 10, maybe $15 on this news? The old Facebook may be down $20. Wrong. Facebook rallied $23. It did because, see, it's now bulletproof, Facebook. See, ever since it started embracing small business, the backbone of our country, it's setting up shops initiative. That was a brilliant move. Helping smaller business people, both in terms of making money, but also in terms of public relations. Facebook's no longer Darth Vader with a privacy-destroying Death Star. Now it's a champion of small business. We need a new Star Wars analogy here. Let me get back to you. All right, how about the $2 trillion behemoth itself? Yeah, let's talk about Apple. I always say own it, don't trade it, which is what we've done for the Travel Trust. Now, Apple's about to do a 4-for-1 split, and I can hear my mom whispering in my ear, Jimmy, sell one of those new shares they're giving you. Oh, she loves splits. They always split stocks. In the 80s, they'd be splitting the Coca-Cola and stuff. She always took something off the split-adjusted table. Well, then finally there's Amazon, a company that's practically tailor-made for this moment. If you told me Jeff Bezos was a time traveler who went back to the 90s, built a company specifically to help us cope with COVID-19, oh, I'd tell you, you got to see a shrink. But I'd also get where you were coming from. We have a double on Amazon for the Travel Trust, which you can follow on by joining the ActionAlertsPlus.com club. And I'm telling you, I think I need a psychiatrist to hold on to it. Are we taking anything off the table? I mean, Amazon's the best in show. It's the favorite. It's the machine that always pays off. But we sold a little. Well, how did I feel after we sold a little? How about like an idiot? You always feel like an idiot when you sell anything in this market, right? So why ever ring the register? Why not banish the register? Am I right? Why ever leave the stock casino with some cash in hand? What a waste. Well, it's simple. While stock picking is mostly a game of skill, there's still a very large element of chance involved. Okay, not as much as the slots, but tomorrow, maybe Fed Chief Jay Powell reads the Toll Brothers headline that I saw today, where they had home builders raising prices aggressively, and decides the economy's too hot and crushes us in that big speech of his. Maybe our government's borrowed too much money and interest rates start to rise at last as it funds the most debt in history. Maybe the economy rolls over if Congress can't pass another stimulus package next month. Maybe the tensions with China escalate into something more serious than a trade war. We don't know the future. Forget about the stocks, the price, we don't know the future. There's always a chance something bad could happen, and those terrific stocks could tank. So I'm telling you, take something off the table. Now, it doesn't even matter what the next piece of news is. Do you know that I actually think we're going to get a lot of good news? I wouldn't be surprised if we get some positive developments on the COVID front sometime soon. Better, quicker diagnostics, therapeutic. Either way, though, there's a large segment of the economy that's on fire right now, even as the vast swaths of the economy are still in very bad shape, and that's good. Doesn't matter. I'm wearing this blue cashmere sweater, which I actually may keep. And then, by the way, this is the color of Salesforce.com, of their cloud. I'm wearing it because my mom gave me that great advice. Take some, just some of those winnings. Go buy yourself a sweater. You will never give that part of your profit back. Here's the bottom line. Yeah, it is time to ring the register on part of your position so that you're playing with maybe the house's money. That's the ultimate. That's the holy grail. Maybe take out what you put in, let the rest run. My mom didn't know much about the Fed or interest rates or pandemics or black swans or fat tails or any of that authentic Wall Street gibberish. But she had common sense. And common sense says even if you think you have the hottest hand in the world, when you're up big, you got to take some profits while you still have them. Look at it this way. It's the responsible thing to do.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.